Is Metro PCS using you like an ATM? Then flip off Metro PCS and switch to Boost Mobile and save. Switch to Boost and get 2 lines with 3 gigs of 4G LTE data per line for only $50. Plus, get up to 2 free LG X-Power phones. That's 2 free phones. Boost is the best value in wireless among national prepaid carriers, and it's all powered by the fast and reliable Sprint nationwide network. Boost makes it easy to switch, and switching makes it easy to save. It is Car Con Carne. My Mazda 3 is on Western Avenue. I have the Evictions here. Let's do it.
It's Car Con Carne. Let's eat in the car. It's Car Con Carne. And now here's the star of our show, James Van Alstyne.
And it's Car Con Carne, the world's only food podcast recorded in a car. That car is my aforementioned Mazda 3. I'm James Van Alstyne with the gentlemen from the Evictions. And I call you gentlemen, the guys from the Evictions. Roll call, please.
Hi, James. Johnny back here in the back seat.
All right. Do you have enough room?
So far, we haven't unwrapped these sandwiches yet.
Well, you're pretty slender.
We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
for now.
likes that. I'm Will. I'm in the front seat.
Yeah, because the standing rule is the taller person gets shotgun. It's the only way to go. Now, if you had brought the third and final eviction, that guy would have been in trouble because my seat doesn't actually move. It's broken.
He's only 4 feet tall.
He's very small.
So that would have been
And
great.
it's not funny if you're listening to the podcast. He suffers from dwarfism.
Yeah,
it's not,
He wears platform
He has
shoes.
no legs. Yeah.
but he can rock like a motherfucker.
He does.
Oh, we can swear on the show. That was my next
It's
question.
not radio. Okay. I mean, here's the thing. This is a very tricky balance for people who podcast. Yes, you can swear. Fuck, shit, cock, piss. But you have to be really...
Balls.
Exactly. But you need to be sparing with the profanity, because if you really force the profanity...
Distasteful.
It's not cool to listen to. You know someone's really working to get that swear word out. It has to be natural. It has to really go with the flow of the conversation.
It works.
That said, be yourselves. So we're outside Borinquen Lounge, the home of the Jibarito. Now, you guys, this is a first for you. You've never had Jibaritos before.
Never.
This is true. Oddly enough, yes.
So the Jibarito is a Puerto Rican sandwich that originated in Chicago. And this place is the place that originated it.
I did not know that.
It's true. And these sandwiches are made with plantains instead of bread. They're like bananas, but less sweet. Have you had plantains before?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
So why don't you bust them out? I want to see.
Okay.
I want to see what the reaction is as we have these. Jibaritos are delicious.
Yeah, he gave us the... I got the scoop. It's been here 13 years, and he gave us their homemade hot sauce. So,
Ooh.
and we all got the same thing, so that makes it kind of easy.
Oh yeah, I always.
So there you go.
Oh, thank you, Johnny. Still
well,
hot, and he was very friendly. I thought.
He was
Yeah.
nice, yeah.
Yeah, I get the family-owned kind of vibe, you know.
That's what it seemed like.
So they're all super
we got-
hot. They're in foil.
Get the rice,
Oh, yeah.
the dirty rice.
Oh yeah, look at this, guys.
Very, very dirty rice. Well,
Jeez.
Oh wait,
we can sit this.
I've
now.
got some napkins too. If they didn't include it.
Here's I guess that's for the rice.
Okay, can you smell the garlic?
Yeah, that's
Holy
overwhelming.
crap!
We're
in trouble tonight.
Yeah, they literally brush the sandwich with garlic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Johnny, do you have napkins?
Oh yeah.
You do? I've got napkins too.
Okay, there you go.
probably
Holy
need
cow,
all
man.
This smell is awesome, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's a whole lot of garlic going on.
Yeah, close quarters here.
Let's just agree to apologize up front. This is going to be what it's going to be. All right, so I'm trying to be strategic about this. I'm holding. Oh, what do you got there? Oh, the hot
That's
sauce.
the hot sauce. So
yeah.
we'll share that up,
That'll be
and it smells pretty hot. Yeah.
Let's see here.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Okay.
It's killer.
So I think the strategy is to hold the foil right below the sandwich as you try to eat it. Otherwise, you're doomed.
Yeah.
as a plate
yeah.
of some sort.
Um,
That was a good first bite. No hot sauce. Try it that way.
This is
Yeah.
boy.
all right. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to pick this up, but let's see what we got here.
See, the plantain is really interesting. We all got the beefsteak,
Right.
the steak, Jibaritos.
Oh, it's
Plantain's
like,
an interesting counter to this.
Well, it's like Velveeta cheese or something like American cheese.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
A very melty cheese.
Got lettuce, tomato. Let's see what we got.
I think if you can accept the plantain, the Jibarito's delicious. Some people are uncomfortable with the plantain.
Oh, it's different.
I dig plantains. I dig Cuban food.
Yeah, this should be right up your alley then. The plantains are very salty on this, which I kind of love.
It kind of tastes like a corn tortilla.
Yeah, I like this concept. Unfortunately, American culture takes this and then it's like, well, let's, fry a waffle and then deep fry it with a hamburger in it. And
You
then
say that
wrap
like it's a
that in
bad
bacon
thing.
and then deep fry that in
Do you know-
bacon again.
You know where to get that?
Yeah, I would eat that.
go.
It's
there.
probably across the street somewhere.
Somewhere in Wicker
But
Park.
this is classy and good.
This is delicious, and the hot sauce is flavorful but not debilitating.
No, you need some, Johnny? You got some?
I got a second one here.
Oh, okay, so we can just destroy this one.
Mm-hmm.
Plantain bread, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's good. It's like they fried it real quick.
It's super salty,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's a nice balance for the cheese and the
Steak's
steak.
tender,
Mhm.
right?
Oh yeah, I could do this all day long.
Yeah, I could dig this.
Mm-hmm. So let's talk about the evictions
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
between
let's.
bites.
Absolutely.
So you're a new band, a
We
year or
are,
so old.
Yeah.
So how did you all find each other? Because I know your pedigree, your individual pedigrees, you played in other bands in the city. I mean, and currently play in other bands in the city. Did you know each other from being on bills together, or just being in the scene together?
It's funny because, it's a pretty roundabout way. We've already had a few lineup changes, considering we've only been together for like a year and a half.
That's impressive.
So it's best to just get that out of the way. But
Right.
I had actually known, before this was the Evictions, the bass player, I'd known him since probably the 90s. And we both lived in a different city. And kind of stayed in touch, but we were never really hanging out. And I was done with my previous band. I was looking for something new, and I got bored and went online and was just kind of looking for posts about bands and this and that, and found an ad that said, looking for a guitar player that's into the Stooges and the Sonics and, stuff
I
like
put
that,
Sonics,
MC5, whatever, and I was like, well, this sounds
I don't
cool.
even play, and I'd respond to that ad.
Yeah, because most of the ads are, people that are into, Marilyn Manson and, whatever. So I replied, and I got an email from Will, and not knowing that the other guy in the band was this buddy that I've had from, 15 years earlier. So it's one of those small world things, and we got together, and
you do realize how small the world is, and this is an ongoing lesson why you should never burn bridges.
Yeah.
right.
Everyone knows each other.
Yeah. It's incestual.
Absolutely. Chicago music scene is very incestuous, but in a really cool way.
Mm-hmm.
Especially rock and roll.
Yeah.
It's all the same dirty guys.
So we jammed. It was cool. They were doing a direction that I really wanted to kind of get into, something different than what I was previously doing.
Mm-hmm.
And abruptly, what we got? Ambulance.
Everything's fine.
Abruptly, our fearless bass player had to move. So he moved away, put together a new lineup, and we were a four-piece. That went really well. The guitar player was trying to start his own band, which he did, and now they're called Bad Mother. Our buddy Jerry started a really cool band, and so we had to rearrange again, and we added Chris on bass from Black Actress and Sweet Figurines and about a million other bands.
He's the dwarf.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't hit me.
Holy.
Yeah,
Holy
that
shit.
was close. We almost got nailed by a Subaru here.
Easy killer. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
all right. I'm impressed. That was
That was good. As
that
long
was
as they
fair.
don't smash us now.
He's almost, well,
that was some parallel parking.
maybe he's
in
got a
Naps.
camera in there. Yeah.
Holy shit.
All right.
Wow.
Can we interview this guy?
Yeah.
So tell me, when you were going in reverse,
Right.
you timed the turn perfectly.
Right.
How much practice do you put into that, sir?
Right. What time did you realize we're in the car? There's 3 guys.
Yeah.
All right, so
Anyways, long story short, this is the third time's a charm. We got our third lineup together. Going to stay at 3-piece. Everything's going well, and we've been together this lineup since about September, and since then we've written an album. We recorded the album, and we're actually finishing it this week. So we will have a full-length record to release very soon, which we're all very proud of. And recorded here in Chicago. Some of our friends, and yeah, really excited.
well, that's my great frustration with you. I want more music. I've heard precious little from you.
It's coming.
What I've heard, I love, but I want more from you.
Right. That's the plan.
Yeah. We planned that.
Leave him wanting more. Showbiz 101, man.
Right, yeah.
Well, and we have more material than we could even record for this record, so hopefully we'll dive into making an EP or something right away. Also, because that's a lot of fun, and like to stay busy and write and all that. So, yeah, we just played some good shows too, and hopefully we'll have everything available for streaming and however people share music nowadays and sell things.
But,
Now the CDs are obsolete. I don't know what
dude,
do people do?
no joke, my home office, floor to ceiling, wall to wall CDs for years. It was a CD library. It was a shrine to music. And then slowly I decided, I got to back all this stuff up. So I got myself a big hard drive. I'm like, I'm going to just rip things every day. Every time I walk past my computer, I'm going to rip something because I don't want to lose any of this. And then a couple years ago, I got to the point where I realized everything's online.
Right.
Everything's streamable. I don't need to back anything up. I don't need these CDs anymore. Oh my God, my life is a lie.
Clouds, man. Clouds.
I had that same problem.
It's in the clouds, dude.
It is.
And I still can't wrap my head around that, but hey,
And I've
if it
been
works, it works.
slowly getting rid of my CDs. I donated a ton to my local library. It seemed like the right thing to do.
Good for you.
And I also sold a bunch to half-price books. And if you really have any doubt about what a CD is worth in 2017, try to sell them.
I've heard.
Cents.
Yeah.
I've heard.
Here's 50 pounds of CDs. Oh, we can give you $10 for that.
You're better off with aluminum cans.
Seriously. Or like the little tabs on the top of your soda can.
Right.
The reusable bag you brought them in is worth more money.
It's so true. It's so different. And of course, vinyl, highly collectible. Will you do vinyl for your album?
Think about it.
We would like to. It depends on if we can get some touring lined up so that we can actually sell them, playing shows. Going to work on trying to go to Europe because that's where people buy vinyl like, nobody's business. Ideally, short answer, yes. Long answer, if we can make it work, because, vinyl is pretty expensive to press. I think our buddy Cheetah Chrome just got his records repressed, and the cost was like $17 each. So, that's why
Just the cost.
right.
Yeah.
So you're putting out some money to get a...
Yeah, you're rolling the dice on that.
Right, there's no giving them away.
You got to make sure they're not sitting around.
Sell them all.
Yeah. So that's happening.
I want to look at this triumphant man who parallel parks like...
Oh, he's got a man bun.
Yeah.
He does have a man
Didn't
bun.
expect
Oh,
that.
man. And a beard. And lime green running shoes.
Yep.
Yep. But he could parallel park.
Yeah, it doesn't discredit his parking.
No.
Yeah.
You're a champion, sir.
Yeah, good for you.
My hat's off to you.
Yeah. Good job, buddy.
So now that you've locked in the 3-piece, these are the guys. This is it. This is the band. And now that you've spent all this time recording, everyone's still getting along? Have you learned more about each other? Have you figured more out creatively as the recording process went on?
Yeah, I think that's why we're so urgent to just start writing more and more right now, because we're kind of clicking a little bit. And, anytime you start something new, everything's wonderful, and it's like dating a new girlfriend, you don't know about all their little, idiosyncrasies that will make you insane someday.
Right.
Like, why don't you close the door when you go to the bathroom?
Yeah, you do this thing when you brush your teeth, and I just want to punch you in the face.
Right.
No, it's great, and I think we have we're wise and mature now. We have our heads on straight about what's important being in a band, and now that the fact that you can't make $1 million playing rock and roll anyways. You know, that's long gone.
Mm-hmm.
So you actually just play
But you can
music.
still make $1 million as a radio DJ, right? That's still possible.
Sure.
Okay,
Right.
good.
Sure.
I heard pretty much any job in merchandise mart results in you making $1 million. That's true,
Actually,
right?
that is true in the modern day
That is
because
true.
they're all like interior designers,
Yeah.
and they booted the radio stations out. So yes, if you are working at the mart, you're doing okay. You're wearing expensive clothes and going to invitation
Yeah,
only events.
it's
yeah.
been a while since I don't know where you guys are located anymore, but it's been
We're
a
in
while.
Lower Wacker, over by the Pound.
All right. Oh, you know Larry in the box?
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
he's misunderstood. He's had some bad breaks, but haven't we all?
Yeah, had a rough turn there.
So really, talking about the scarce amount of songs we've been able to hear from you, Teenage on the TV, holy shit, that's a great song. And
Yeah.
it's infectious. It's a blink or don't blink or otherwise you'll miss it kind of quick song.
Well, everybody's very busy, and we just want to get to the point and keep it interesting and quick. And, you know, all the cool songs that we like from the bands that we like are all 2.5 minutes, so let's just do that, right?
I love it.
And put a good chorus in there and not bore anybody. So that was kind of the collective approach to what we're doing. And, you know, make it fun. And that was actually just like a demo recording we did. So hopefully.
So will there be a more polished version on the album?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we tried to make this, you know, a real big sounding record. And still do it quick and live and record it like bands used to record records, you know, like you hit record and that's what you get on tape. You don't sit there for 5 hours redoing all your parts or
Exactly.
using computers to clean everything up. It's very much in the vein of all the old bands we like from the 60s and 70s, you know, it's live. And we recorded vocals, obviously, which is what I'm doing this week. And, you know, just keep it simple and straightforward and I don't know. Scars and all, man.
There's a great risk that microphone is going to reek of garlic for another week after tonight.
Yeah, who's next? I don't know. I'll make sure I email them
Right.
on Facebook.
All right, so the plan is you're going to play in this car. Because when I think, you know, Stooges, some of the stuff we've been talking about, I'm sure they got their start playing in a tiny car
Right.
on a busy Chicago street.
Eating a burrito.
A Jibarito.
Jibarito?
Jibarito. It's like a burrito, but with the masculine he in front of it. So what are you going to play?
Is this going to be on the record, Will? We might play a song that's not going to be on the record in a different way than it would be if it was on the record.
I've just got to assume that no matter what you play will be played in a different way than what will be on the record.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't-
yeah. Well, you never know.
Unless
We
you
could have
fit
put
a
an
drum set in there.
we could have put an acoustic version on the record. So,
It's your spin on Coldplay.
Right.
well, we're gonna try it. I literally just kind of put this together before we came here, so it could be great. It could be terrible. My guitar might not fit in the back seat to begin with. So-
You know, I fit a full keyboard back there once.
You did?
I'm optimistic about this.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so we'll give it a shot. So we're going to hit pause.
Okay.
We'll put this second part on Facebook Live so that, you know, the kids at home can watch you. And we'll get that going. All right, we're going to hit pause. Everybody done with their food?
Yeah, that was delicious.
I could seriously eat another one.
I think I want to.
I'm serious. I can totally eat another one.
Yeah, that was. If it was 2 a.m, I think
There'd be another trip in?
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt
We'll
about
come
it.
back. We'll come back. So.
All right, so we are outside the Borinquen Lounge. We just had Jibaritos. We stink to high heaven of garlic.
Oh yeah. And hot sauce. We're on
got
the
a
longest
lot here.
street in Chicago, Western Avenue.
It's true. And this is the Boost Mobile Facebook Live broadcast of Car Con Carne, the video version today. And yeah, those Jibaritos were delicious. It was like $6.75 for a steak Jibarito. In theory, I think I'm full, but I could absolutely go for one more.
Yeah.
On principle, I should be full, but
Full is a relative term.
Yeah.
it is a relative term. All right, so you're going to play a song here, and with new music coming out, is this what you're about to play going to be on the new album?
Probably not. This is actually one of the first songs we did. Like we talked about earlier, we've had a few different lineups as we kind of got established here, and this is possibly the first song that we came up with.
Yeah.
But we're going to try it acoustic, and we'll see what happens. So.
All right, we are on Western Avenue, basically right in front of a 7-Eleven, across from a comic book shop.
Yeah.
And the Evictions are here in my car, 2/3 of the Evictions. And I'm going to turn my microphone off. I'm going to move the phone.
There we go.
Get the eviction cam.
Get Will's head right in the front there.
That's right.
Look at that beard. What's in that beard?
Here, raise up the bongos.
Yeah. Bongos.
Badass.
Look at that.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. It is the Evictions live in a Mazda 3 on Western Avenue. Go for it.
You at the end of your rope. You're on a slippery slope, yeah. You're at the bottom of the slide. Ain't never crossed the finish line. You know you're trying to cop a deal. You're begging, borrow, and steal, yeah. Getting left behind. You through wasting my time. Now it's easy to see, yeah, yeah, bullshit's piled deep, yeah, yeah. Now it's time to come clean, yeah, yeah. Now you best believe that they're kicking me out. Best believe that they're kicking me out. Best believe that they're kicking me out. Best believe it. You throw me under the bus. Now this party's a bust, yeah. Trying to give me that job. Caught at the scene of the crime. I've been to hell and back. Got it sinking your slack, yeah. Keep sinking on down, 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 and get what's coming back around. Now it's easy to see, yeah, yeah. Bullshit's piled deep. Me out, best believe that they're kicking me out. Best believe that they're kicking me out. Best believe it. Now it's easy to see, yeah, yeah. Bullshit's piled deep, yeah, yeah. Now it's time to come clean, yeah, yeah. Now it's best believe that they're kicking me out. 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 Kicking me out. Kicking me out. Kicking me out. Woo-hoo. Breeze.
Well, now, how cool was that? The Evictions live in my car. You got a text message there?
I recorded it also.
Oh, you did?
I did. I was fumbling around, not looking. I'm sorry.
Wait, how did you record it?
Well, audio. I just got a little digital audio thing.
Oh, very nice. So
So-
you've got yours, I've got mine. I can
Yeah,
send you,
right?
when this is all done, I'll send you the file.
Okay,
I'll make it easy on you.
that's cool.
I got
Yeah.
one too.
Perfect. All right, so for people watching on Facebook Live, and thank you for watching on Facebook Live, to find out more about the Evictions, people should go to...
Our website, theevictions.com. Facebook, Instagram. Oh, we have a brand new website, actually.
Yeah, should be coming out this week. Same with theevictions.com, just better.
Just better. All right, and no shows right now because you're finishing getting an album together. Once that's ready, I'm sure we're going to see you everywhere.
That's the plan.
Hope so.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
We were going to set up in your studio for a few days and just take over the radio station.
That's fine. Less work for me.
Just play old records and whatever music we want and jam.
That's fine. Just bring Funhouse by the Stooges and I'm good.
Yeah, we'll cover all that whole album.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's it. So we're basically focusing on getting this done, and we just finished up some other shows that we had done locally. And once that's done, rest of the summer, rock and roll
Rock and roll.
party, guitar solos, and sweaty, beer-soaked fun.
As it should be. I want to say
Excited.
Scott Brighton said sounded great.
Oh, cool.
Jessica Cummins Mother says love it.
Thank you.
Come again?
Let's see. Tony says have a great show. I think we
Yeah.
just did.
I think that was good.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Tony.
we did.
Yeah, thank
Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
Did our bass player comment why he's not here?
Was he crunching numbers?
Chris?
Can you reach the keyboard?
Where's he at?
No, he's got short hands too.
Yeah.
Short arms.
He's got a stick with some tape on the end.
Chris
Oh my
T-Rex,
God! All right,
full
the
of
Evictions.
shit.
Thank you for watching. This episode will be on carconcarne.com in 2 weeks. Tell a friend, and thanks to Boost Mobile for sponsoring the show.
Thank you.